Hi, my name is Brandy Austin, and this is Yesha Patel. We're from the Brandy Austin Law Firm, and today we are going to talk about Teslas and automated driving.
And that too.
The effects on personal injury and what the issues are right now with automated driving. So come and join us in the car. So we are about to take off, and I'm going to show you a few of the automated features as we go, and we'll just talk along the way.
Okay, so the first question today is, will the automated cars make our roads safer?
Well, the concern is that the technology isn't up to speed just yet on automated driving. So there's sometimes a delay, or maybe the artificial intelligence doesn't know what choice to make. So there's actually been studies to show that there could be an increase in crashes until the technology catches up.
Right, where it is zero room for error, I guess, or it is completely automated.
So I just engaged the autopilot. We're coming up on a stoplight, and there's a car in front of us, and it is stopping on its own. Okay, the car is moving on its own forward because I was behind the stoplight and there was a car in front of me. So the Tesla recognizes the vehicles around us and is able to place itself in a safe distance from the car in front of us.
So then the next question I have is, what is the, I guess, artificial intelligence versus human intelligence in a scenario where the car makes the decision for you versus the human making the decision?
Well, that's a good question, because you have situations where you may be in a car and a child may dart in front of the road or in front of your car in the road, and it's not, you've already past this point of braking, and the other option is to veer off into traffic where you could hurt someone. So, what choice do you make at that point? And the car may not make the same choice a human would.
So I think a human may make a different decision based on what the car makes, like you said, but every human makes a different decision as well. Someone might choose to veer this way or that way, or I wouldn't want to say anybody would run into the child, but
right.
It's possible. So there are difficult decisions to be made, and what the car would make as a decision would not necessarily be agreed by the human.
And all humans make different decisions.
Yes, they do.
So, and you're not necessarily in a situation like that making a conscious decision. You're making an impulsive, unconscious reaction decision. And that may be different than, if you had the time to think it through.
Yeah. So how will the automated system, or as the cars change our driving laws?
Well, there are several variations of automated driving. It's called SAE 0 through 5. SAE 0 is what most people have now. SAE 5 is similar to cars in sci-fi movies, where they're just boxes that shoot down a road and up and all over the place. And obviously we're not there yet, but we do have ones, and I think we're on our way to twos. So the rules will change because driving will change. It won't change anytime soon.
No, I think it'll be at least, a decade or two before the laws are changed. I mean, they will change not significantly, slowly. So it'll take some time before we even get to SAE 5. And so it'll be quite a while,
yes.
Maybe a couple of decades.
Probably.
It doesn't change drunk driving laws, though, I don't think.
No matter, maybe when you get to SAE 5, and that's 50 years in the future, maybe. You can potentially drive, or you're not driving, so you can ride while you're drinking. But as far as Teslas are concerned, and the current level of automation, you still have to hold on to the wheel, and you still have to be cognizant, so you cannot, under any circumstances, drink and drive. Okay, we are on the highway, and I'm going to engage the auto steer. And here we are on the other side driving, and I am still not using my hands. It's fully engaged. Following the traffic, I have mine set at a 1 for the distance of the car in front of me, which is your average car length.
So there are about 3,200 deaths per day in the world. But for Teslas, there are only a handful recorded or registered so far. Why is that?
Well, 3,200 deaths per day as a result of a car accident.
Right.
The reason why the media talks about Tesla so frequently is because the technology is so new. They want to alert everyone. They want to know, is it going to protect the driver? Is it going to cause danger to the other people around the vehicle? It's new technology, and it's in control of heavy equipment. Like a car is heavy equipment that can kill people. So the media reports on them every time they happen. If there's a death in a Tesla, there's only been a couple, and none of them have been as a result of the technology so far. They've all been reactions of the driver or lack of reaction of the driver. So it's just because it's new and it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
So while we have the luxury of the car driving us,
The next question I have is liability.
yes.
Who is liable for a automated crash?
Well, it depends. Is the driver actually driving the car? I'm not driving the car right now. So what happens if the car were to veer over into another car and crash into it?
That would be a design defect.
If the car moves as a result of the software, then the car company could be responsible for the design of the software. If, however, you had warning, then the driver is required to pay attention to the road at all times. So even though I'm sitting here talking to you, I'm keeping my eyes focused ahead so that I can see what's going on around me. And if something were to happen, I have to be able to take over the wheel at a moment's notice. And so the car has ample warning systems. If you are about to be in an accident, or somebody around you is about to be in an accident, the cars on the screen will flash red and give you an opportunity. They'll make a loud sound, and it gives you an opportunity to react, to move, to change lanes, to do whatever you need to do. So it would really depend on what happened. But Teslas are unique in that they have recording devices, right?
Yes, they do. They have the black box that records everything, every movement, and it also has video everywhere.
Right. So and I'm changing lanes. The car is changing lanes for me. I just indicate that I want to change lanes, and it moves over for me. It goes slower than the people around me, so sometimes they want me to move over, which I do, and I follow the rules. Yes. So the cameras that control the autopilot record, and they record, and it looks like a dash cam. So the whole car has cameras, and you can see step by step, frame by frame, what happened in a crash. So you're always able to tell exactly who was at fault.
Well, and so what are, I guess, an average time that you have to react?
Well, it's around 3 seconds, up to 3 seconds. A lot of people are faster, some drivers are slower, but it takes about 3 seconds to hear or see something and brake or do whatever you need to do to engage in action. So the car warns you well in advance. So if the car sees something ahead, it will flash, or on the side it'll flash. Just like if you're regularly driving, you can't control the people around you.
Right.
So the crash still may happen, but you have an opportunity to avoid it if you can.
And according to some research out there, if you're going 60 miles an hour, it takes about 180 feet to come to a complete stop.
And sometimes it's not always a good idea to make a complete stop.
No.
Right now we wouldn't want to make a complete stop.
No.
But so liability is going to be more clear, I guess clearer. I start that over.
start with that. Liability is going to be.
Liability is going to be clear. You're going to be able to see what caused the accident, how the accident happened, and what could have been done to avoid it. The important part is that you're going to need an attorney to be able to get this information. You can't just go and say, give me the information from your car. That's not how it works. So an attorney would be able to request that the other side preserve the evidence and then give it to you whenever, or collect it for whenever it's time to make a claim for your injuries.
Thank you for joining us for our video this week. I hope you had a great ride with us. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at 817-841-9906. You can also email me at yesha@brandyaustinlaw.com. Brandy like the wine, Austin like the city. Law is what we do. Again, my name is Yesha Patel, and this is Brandy Austin.
And you spell Yesha Y-E-S-H-A.